after the gay marriage decision a few years ago, it was true that you could get married on Sunday night, but then basically fired for that marriage Monday morning in some states throughout the nation. That's no longer true.
A historic win for LGBTQ rights as the Supreme Court bans workplace discrimination based on sexual orientation or gender identity. It all came down to one word in the 1964 Civil Rights Act.
Just looking at that one word sex and deciding, are we going to read it narrowly to basically mean it only protects you if you're fired because you're a woman, which is kind of the quintessential example, or does it also protect you because you were fired or discriminated against, again, because you're transsexual or because you're gay?
Loyola Marymount law professor Jessica Levinson says obviously Congress did not intend this broader interpretation of the word when it passed the 1964 law.
What you have to do is really ignore the context around when the statute was passed. And that's actually something that conservative judges will typically do.
The 6-3 decision was written by conservative judge Neil Gorsuch, and Levinson says it's the first pro-LGBT rights Supreme Court decision that wasn't written by retired Justice Anthony Kennedy. In a win for the state of California, the Supreme Court declined to hear the Trump administration's challenge to sanctuary laws, allowing the lower court's decision to stay.
California can say, we're not helping you, federal law enforcement. We're not tipping you to when we release an immigrant.
Also closely watched as police brutality protests across the country continue, the Supreme Court decided not to hear a case on police qualified immunity, which makes it more difficult to sue officers for misconduct.
It's a doctrine that, frankly, people both on the left and the right don't like that much. And I think what we see by the Supreme Court's decision not to take those cases today is that they just don't want to wade into this political controversy.
Hermela Aragawi, KCAL 9 News.